This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Passing you that you haven't seen before.
Caution's out.
Caution comes out. Jennifer Jo Kyle in the 20, in the 10 on the front stretch. We saw the smoke start rolling out from underneath her truck. And she moved down to the bottom of the racetrack to make sure that if there was fluid coming out of that truck, that it wouldn't be in the groove or the line that everyone was running. Out in front, leading laps. He's got to win the race, with the exception of something catastrophic happening.
Pretty much has to win.
Pretty much has to win the race, and right now he's doing everything he can. The 51 goes around. Hermaine Quiroga sideways on the front stretch, and look at him slide on the yellow paint.
Nice job, just hold on to it. Turn her right.
There you go. Nice job.
Let her roll. Good job.
Racetrack's still pretty slick.
Yeah, especially that yellow paint. He just slid forever, didn't he, Rick? Got some flat tires, and he needs to just keep that thing slowed down so they don't blow out and tear.
In the middle of the racetrack.
Uh-oh. A little bit of contact from the 66 of Max Gresham. That's what turned her man around. And look, that truck just keeps going and going and going.
Crew Chief Joe Shear for about the last 7 or 8 laps have been telling him to slow down.
And right in front of him, Hermie, right in front of the 93 of Ross Chastain, got sideways in front of Johnny Sauter, our race leader, and will bring out our 4th caution.
It actually is Mellon 1, but I think that's technically Mellon 2 because Mellon 1 didn't make the race. They put their decals on this truck, and it got Ross Chastain into the race, and he lost it right there in front of our leaders.
Hermie, sorry for interrupting you. Let's get back to you on the 13 team.
Yeah, these guys on the radio, they were telling Johnny to save some fuel so we could go longer and take less fuel on the last stop. Then Johnny Sauter came in and said, why are we saving fuel if we got to stop again anyway? So just before that caution came out, they went back and told him, okay, Johnny, step on it, go as hard as you can, and make up as much ground as possible. But the caution now changes everything. It'll come down to another caution flag pit stop for all the leaders.
Thinking just a little bit.
This is why the 4th caution has come out. They were 3 wide.
Wow. Chastain got in on the inside of Clay Greenfield, and his truck just got really loose, and that's your leader right there. We were riding along and saw all the smoke, so close call.
Happened right in front of Johnny Sauter.
To a friend who might be skeptical about Ford.
Just that they make a quality vehicle.
Does the sound system stand out for you?
Yes.
And when do you use it?
I use it all the time. I love listening to jazz in the car. You know, the only thing that stinks is you can't have a martini.
My electric bill was breaking the bank. So to save some money, I trained this team of guinea pigs to row this tiny boat. They generate electricity, which lets me surf the web all day. Took me 6 months to train each one, 8 months to get the little chubby one to yell row. It was kind of strange. Such a simple word. Row.
There's an easier way to save. Get online. Go to geico.com. Get a quote. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
When it's your meal ticket, when it's your statement, protect it with Prestone. Engineering lasting relationships between cars and owners since 1927. When you own it, Prestone it.
Bass Pro Shops has great deals on great gear during the fall harvest sale. Like the Bass Pro Turkey Fryer for under $40 and the Avenger Pro Ladder Stand for under $70. And stop by Santa's Wonderland for a free picture with Santa.
Can't guarantee who will win.
Or that everyone will say cheese.
We can't guarantee they'll hear you. But we can guarantee if you find a lower advertised price, we'll give you the difference on a Walmart gift card.
That's our Christmas price guarantee. So you can get more what you really want this holiday. To give the perfect gift. Guaranteed.
No need to wait with our Christmas price guarantee. We're so confident in our prices, if you do find a lower one between now and Christmas, we'll give you the difference on a Walmart gift card. Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Johnny Sauter with a 4/10 of a second lead over Denny Hamlin. Sauter has led 37 of the 112 laps that we've completed of this 134 lap race. Just 22 laps to go. Austin Dillon currently running in the 10th spot. And again, all he has to do is finish in the top 16. Hermie.
Yeah, the 3 truck of Austin Dillon getting a lot of information from his spotter, Andy Houston. 2 laps ago when he was battling the 5 with Todd Bodine, he said if you clear Bodine, you'll now have a 4-position cushion, meaning in the points. And then this past time by, Andy Houston told Austin Dillon that Johnny Sauter has now led the the most laps, which means that he's going to get that bonus point as well. So Andy Houston giving his driver a lot of information, but right now Austin has settled down into the 10th position, and the truck seems to be okay from the right front tire rub. Seems to not be an issue at this point.
But what a huge break, though. He was in that huge pack of trucks right behind him. He was in about 14th, 15th position behind a bunch of those trucks. He was able to make his way by all of them. Now he has a little cushion behind him, and you see the gap in front of him. But everything's cool for him, and that's awesome. I'm glad he's not going to have any issues with this truck. Let's just race our way to this finish and hope for the best. But guys, look at this battle for the lead. Hamlin's pulled right up on the back of Sauter. The last 2 laps, the first 7 trucks ran within 1/10 of a second of each other. That's how tight the competition is at the front, and Denny Hamlin is starting to pull out the stops. He's gone right up next to the fence, and he's closed right in on Johnny Sauter. And Kevin Harvick now is in the 3rd spot, Michael, and he was the fastest truck on the racetrack the lap before this. The plot is thickening in the front, and things are calming down for Austin Dillon. That's a good feeling for that young man.
Johnny Sauter still trying to do all he can to still put himself in a position to win the championship. He's out in front. He's led the most laps. He still hasn't locked that up yet. Sadler still could take that away from him if Elliott Sadler would get out and lead the next, say, 10, 12 laps. But Johnny Sauter in a very good position to potentially win this race and lead the most laps.
Yeah, Elliott's the only one that can do it. James Buescher has led 18 laps. He's next on the lap sled, and there's not enough laps left for him to surpass Johnny Sauter. But Denny Hamlin racing along on his birthday, driving for his teammate Kyle Busch. He wants to get this win. You can tell it by the way he's driving that thing high in the corners, really trying to get on Johnny Sauter, and I think he's going to get beside him, Phil.
Denny Hamlin moving to the outside. Hamlin kissing the wall as they went through the turn.
Whoa.
Very close call. Yes, I was just getting ready to say, throw this into the plot. We're hearing that there's rain, and now the caution has come out. And you heard Johnny Sauter screaming, "It's raining."
And Denny Hamlin, he was getting enough grip in the rain, and Sauter just moved up and took that line away from Hamlin. What a great move by Sauter. It could have gotten him this win, Phil. You could see the rain on the windshield. He's definitely right. He wasn't making that up. It's definitely raining out there.
Right now, as they're running on the racetrack, Austin Dillon scored 10.
Get ready for the covers and stuff.
There are 17 laps remaining in this race. Take a look at this pass for the lead.
This was for the win, maybe. Attempted pass for the win. Johnny moves up the racetrack. Denny makes maybe slight contact with the outside wall. If we would have run one more lap, I believe Kevin Harvick would have passed Denny. He had so much momentum after this. But look at Hamlin. He had made that pass. Sauter makes a little bit of a jog to the right. It took the line away from Hamlin and kept the lead in Sauter's hands. I love this battle. Great save. Right at the front. Great save by Denny, too. That truck could have made some pretty hard contact with the outside wall. But watch and listen to this. You see that little slide there? It took the win away, took the lead away from Denny Hamlin. Now watch as Hamlin goes down the front straightaway. Look to his left. There's a bullet coming, and it's Kevin Harvick. Look at there. There he went. Yeah.
We heard Johnny Sauter talk about it being raining. It is pouring right now.
If it goes back green, we'll just race him as hard as we can. You know, I feel like I've had to push it pretty hard to maintain. So it'll be an interesting finish to the race, that's for sure.
When you and Denny jumped out of the truck, I saw you smiling and hey, hold on. We just got the official word. This race is over. You got 2 wins in 2011.
Well, he just got the word that he is the 2011 NASCAR Camping World Series champion.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.